Sad news to report, former Judas Priest drummer Les BINKS, whose ferocious fills helped to sculpt the sound of British heavy metal, has died at 73. Judas Priest announced the news with a heartfelt post. The acclaimed drumming he provided was first class, demonstrating his technique, style, flair, and precision. A fitting tribute, though many fans still feel BINKS never got the respect or royalties he deserved. You can't talk about Stained Glass, Hell-Bent for Leather, or Unleashed in the East without talking about Les BINKS, that last one especially. The blistering live album that turned casual listeners into lifelong headbangers should have cemented BINKS as a metal legend, but instead it blew up his place in the band. Why? Money, ego, mismanagement, the usual poison cocktail that's torn apart more legendary lineups than drugs or death ever did. BINKS once explained that he left Judas Priest because their manager didn't want to pay him for his work on Unleashed in the East. He called him a crazy effer, and he wasn't wrong. If a band allows someone like that to manage them, they lose members, BINKS added, and so he walked. Another casualty of the business behind the music.
Hello everybody, I'm KK Downing of Judas Priest. It's nice to be here. Hello.
Hi, Brandon でした。
今度ドラムさんね。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Les BINKS, and I'll now pass you on to the vocalist.
Les BINKS さん。
Thank you. Hello everyone, I'm Rob Halford from Judas Priest, and I'll pass you on to Ian.
BINKS was replaced by Dave Holland, formerly of the band Trapeze. Holland became the Judas Priest drummer during their commercial peak, playing on iconic albums like British Steel, Screaming for Vengeance, and Defenders of the Faith. His drumming was more stripped down compared to BINKS' intricate jazz-influenced style, which some fans love for its arena rock punch, while others miss the technical flair that BINKS brought. BINKS didn't hold a grudge against his bandmates. When the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame came calling in 2022, he flew to LA with KK Downing and buried the past for one night of unity. I gave them all a big hug, he said. I never fell out with anyone in the band. I fell out with the band's management. That's classic BINKS. All heart, no drama. Downing called him one of the greatest drummers in the world and a good friend. And anyone who's ever air drummed to Exciter knows that's not hyperbole. Les BINKS may have not stayed in Judas Priest long, but his thunder still echoes in every arena, every club, every kid slamming sticks against the practice pad dreaming of metal glory. He was never the loudest voice in the room, but when he played, you listened. Rock and metal loses another one. Not just a drummer, a backbone, and maybe it's a reminder that it's not always the drugs or egos that kill bands. Sometimes it's just a suit with a contract and no soul. Rest in peace, Les BINKS.